Hi my friends, how is everything? Doing really great? Getting ready for our international conference. Oh, that will be a real great gift. Okay, so those are the countries that you can apply. So for people that live above, the Salt Lake City line, that's what we're going to do. They can apply going straight. I'm going to show at the end, to the other countries that they have more or less on that same line. Okay? You can see at the end of this video. So here the names of the countries. We took all the very small countries away, will be islands of the mainland. All right? Okay, so please have a look, apply, and add the email. Start with the headings. We are applying for, and put the name of the country, okay, for us to be easier and get this done really fast, because you have to arrive here, United States or Brazil, on the 18th, so you have to be ready, okay? All right, and I see you soon, my friends. Here are the names of the countries as they will be, with some improvements that we will be making afterwards together, everyone together. Okay, my friends, so you see here, all right, so we have here Antarctica. It seems pretty harmonious, so it's okay. All right, leave like that. It's just this point is not harmonious. It's way too big, this point. All the rest, look, if I slide here for you, oops, sorry, here. So you see, it seems pretty harmonious. We leave like that. Just that point is the only thing we have to take out. The rest, and here's another point. Oh, sorry. Is that the same point? Yeah, that's the same point. So that's the only point we have to take out, okay? All right, then we're gonna take out Argentina and make more harmonious, a little round here at the bottom, right? Something like that, okay? So if we come here, we get one round is Uruguay, and then we come two rounds, it's Argentina. So we'll be more or less here, okay? This round here. Oh, this is freezing a great part of the year. All right, so now let me show you this. So here's Salt Lake City, as I already showed you, right? So here. So Salt Lake City is right this point, just to show you again, right here, this tiny point here. Look how much land freezes all the time, over and over. So the idea is to take all that out, at least this part here, you see, to make it more harmonious here. So we would take that out, and here, something like that. So all this, at least all that, will be taken out here, okay? And also that part, everything above that, because I think it's reasonable. And for the water, we know that some studies show that even with the melting and everything, water in a plant is still the same. So let's talk about, and we can, have studies about, but on the beaches, when they study, they discovered that 500, 1,000, 2,000 years, the ocean is still the same. So whichever it melts or not, it's amazing. It's a magic from nature that water, fresh water and salt water, is always about the same. How happened, we don't know, but it's true. Okay? So we will take all this part out. Okay, so if we move a little bit here, you see here? The same. Look at that. So let me just go a little bit high, right here. So if we make the point a little above Salt Lake City, and we'll be here, so we can keep the whole Spain, because it's quite warm, and everything gonna be out, because even south of France is cold. It is cold, good part of the year. So this will be our new map right here. Everything I'm showing above this ruler is not needed. Freezing cold, all year round. Okay, so we would take everything out, and with time, you know, all these things gonna cover the bottom of the ocean that's too deep and we don't need. All right, I think that's a great idea. So we would take all these places out, including Greenland, because make no sense to have such a huge freezing place right there. Okay, all right, so in a few words, that's what it is. All right, you see Greenland right here. Okay, so basically it's that in a few words. The other thing is for islands that are too dangerous. Okay, so let me explain how is that. So here we have the Mediterranean. We have many islands here by Cyprus, you know, here, and also by these small islands. But here's a warm area, okay? This area here is warm. We can make a big opening here for the Black Sea to be more connected to Mediterranean Sea, you know, so we can take all this out for the water to be together, you know, so we can make a big opening here, you know, take all this part, so it will be a big opening, less than the ruler, but a big like space like that, okay, more or less, all right? Because I think it will be really sustainable for the water to move around with the wind and the high tide, low tide, and be together. Okay, the other, so all these small islands can be okay, unless someone tell me something, but all of this will be okay. Warm sea, that's fine. So I'm not concerned about that. But here, if we come here, that's different. We have to talk because these islands are hit and a lot. All these islands are hit by hurricane often and often and often. And we have to plant a lot, including Florida, we have to plant a lot of trees towards the ocean, okay, to be protected. And those that are hit too often, you know, gonna have less and less people towards the west side, because here they are hit and a lot. Bermuda gonna be taken out because it's way too small and way too far away from everybody. Is not sustainable. But those that are close by to each other, you know, that's okay, and they're close to the mainland. If something happen, they go. What happened is we can have people living on the big ones, those small ones. We go for the day, if we can reach, you know, go for the day and come back. All right? Unless they're really bigger, and then it's okay. Other than that, we're not having. And here, we have to talk to specialists, because here we also can make a big opening, take Panama out, for the ocean to circulate more freely there. So that's a good idea, or we leave like that. I don't know how would help or not with the bottom of the land, right, the grounds, because it is the problem, the main problem, far as I know, it's right here, Mexico City, that get hits often and often and often, all the time, okay? All right, so, yeah, so I was taking earthquake, so it's right here, you see? Mexico City, right here is a big problem. And people rebuild and they go down, and rebuild and they go down. So we're not going to have here gonna be all woods, all this area, whichever is safe. So people can live from this point, San Luis and above, not lower. All this gonna be a lot of woods, forest. People can go for the day, for example, if they're bus trips, you know, a little bit, and come back. And we can make like state national parks for longer trips, but they have to come back on the same day, or we can even have seasonal hotel. But I think we cannot have any city in a big, to be safe, because everything we're doing for millenniums of years. So if they're hit a lot here, you know, we just don't want to take chances. So all this area will be woods. Yeah, no city. And here we can keep that, you know, Guatemala, we might even call Merida or something, because Merida, look, it's quite a big city, right? We can keep this, and we can keep that too. We can call it Honduras. It's just here. This Costa Rica would stay because they already have a lot of land, but we would take right this part. Okay? Or not. Let's see. Because I never heard about earthquake in this area. Alright? So those little ones we keep if it's sustainable to bring sailboats and come back on the same day. Right? Because they cannot be independent. We're not having hotels alone there, I think. Right? We can, maybe we can keep hotels if they have an open only for vacation. Okay, so you see those islands here? All right. I didn't search up to see how often and how much they're hit by hurricanes. We have to do that and see, decide if they stay or not. If we decide they can stay, they can have hotels for seasonal time. When people from those two areas here, those two countries, right, can come if it's good time during vacation, because during vacation will be exactly summertime for all this area when hurricanes hit. So I don't think, because in the real future, you know, we cannot think about hurricanes. You know, we're not going to have all this study because many it's not easy to know anyway. So we're just gonna pray and have more harmonious ocean, right? Okay, so we will decide afterwards. If it's convenient, they can have hotels and they can be open during the vacation months, twice a year, that's fine. And can go sailboats or sailboats, I guess, all right? But those are hidden often. All this way are hidden off, and Bermuda is too far away anyways, we just take it out. Okay, so here all these islands, Cape Verde, and also here the Canarias can stay because they're very close to the land. People go, come back, or they can even live there because some of them are quite big and would be sustainable. All right, so here, oh sorry, passed too much. Here, you know, in a few words, I don't know if I already said that, sorry. So here we will take this part out, right? Here, this part out, we would take right here for both oceans to work together. And all those islands can stay because it's a calm area, no tsunami, no hurricanes, no earthquakes, fine. All right, so now the other concern is here. You see? All these tiny islands. You don't imagine how many Thailand islands in the middle of nowhere. Look here how many. You see? So all of them gonna be gone. All right? This is too big, you know, but we can plant trees. But all these very tiny islands, you know, make no sense. They're really, really too far away. Thousands of kilometers away from both sides, such as here, Hawaii, and we have many others. Okay, you start opening up and you're gonna see more and more. These ones here is okay because they are close by to each other, that's fine. Those we are not keeping because they're too far away. And more you open, you see, more appears. All of them we're not going to keep because the same as Edward Islands and everything else that I can show you right now because I have to keep open more and more. But all these tiny ones here is more, you see, northeast of Suva, more. Okay, so for these details, we'll let you know afterwards. Okay, my friends, so basically it's that. Please make your point. I know that if we're gonna put all this down, but what happens is, if we give some time, you know, the water, I believe the water will be working okay. So this is a concern because of course here's a lot of ice, right? But here's not, look at this. That will be fine, just gonna go to the bottom of the ocean, all right? Okay, my friends, so let's think about that, and it might be a wonderful, great idea, and we're gonna really live close to the equator, right? So we will be actually tropical and subtropical countries. Ooh, will be a great gift. All right, my friends, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I got here Europe because there are many countries there, so you can have an idea. So if you get a straight line, you see, so more or less, you know, you go straight to one of those authorized countries. For example, Ukraine, Belarus can go to Egypt or Sudan, you see? And then Poland and Romania can go to Libya or even north of Greece. So something like that. Austria and Italy can apply to Tunisia because I made Tunisia longer, you know, to be reasonable. France can go to Algeria or Mali and like that, okay? And here the same for this part. Russia can go to all these countries here, Finland, Sweden. You see, just make more or less a line and choose the place you want to go, okay? Just for us to have a basic idea. All right, my friends, we're doing really great. And I see you soon right here at our international conference. Thank you. Okay, so just apply. Send your email as soon as possible, my friends, today or tomorrow. And I see you on the 18th or 19th. You have to arrive until Friday, okay? Great. See you soon. You can answer to me or to Andrew. Either way will work fine. Okay? All right. Thank you. And be ready.